back, everyone. This is Simon here from SIFIT, and in this video here I will be talking about how we can get rid of self-doubt. See, self-doubt is a thing all of us have, and it's something we all experience day for day over the years, when we're teenagers, when we're growing up. Self-doubt is something we all have in different areas. We can't, even the most confident person you're looking at can't be the most confident person in everything. We all have certain things that we are insecure about. But the whole point with this thing here is that how do we handle self-doubt? How do we handle when we become insecure in a certain situation? Are we putting it on as is who we are? We are a person that sort of like tend to go into self-doubt and being insecure, or is it just an acceptance for this is just an area of my life where I lack a bit of skill, I lack a little bit of knowledge in that area. So self-doubt basically comes down to, do we accept it or do we not accept it? Because when we accept things versus not accepting things, we have the conflict. When you're not accepting who you are and the skills you might lack in a certain area, well, you will have a conflict. A conflict is only healthy if it leads you to something good. If it pulls you down, make you a smaller person, a weaker person, can't stand up for yourself, well, then it's not a good thing to do, right? So when we want to try to get rid of self-doubt, we basically gonna go in and then work with the clarity around it. What is the areas we're experiencing self-doubt right now? What is an area where you feel like I'm lacking some sort of skill, knowledge, I don't feel I'm good enough, I don't feel I'm worthy enough? What is an area in your life right now where you're experiencing self-doubt? When you get clarity around what is the area you start experiencing self-doubt, well, then you can start correcting. Again, back to the thing there, is it a thing you don't accept about yourself, or is it a thing like, I just don't know yet, but I will get there? When you get the self-awareness around that area, well, then you can start correcting. You can start capturing and start correcting in the area when you pick up on it. So, is it a skill you need to develop? Well, all right, then you sit down and then you schedule out, all right, I'm gonna do that thing here now, I'm gonna lock down a time frame and I'll become better in that area. Is it your body you're experiencing a little bit self-doubt in terms of like, I'm not feeling good enough when I'm looking in the mirror? Well, then you need self-awareness in terms of like, what is the things I would like to? What is the things I need to do? And then you will have to schedule out and lay out a plan so you can execute on it. When we're experiencing self-doubt, you gotta capture yourself in the moment of experiencing it, and then you're basically gonna pull yourself back and then say to yourself, is that an area right now where I just don't have the skill, don't have the knowledge? Or is it an area right now where I feel bad about myself? These are two vibrant things. They're so different from each other that you need to go in and work with that thing there. Does it come back to you? You can start capturing yourself. When you start talking negatively to yourself, you can start capturing and start correcting in that area. So what we basically want to do here, we want to move you to an area of confidence. It can come with developing a new skill. It can come by actually just taking action and moving towards, making progress towards something you in a long time have wanted to work towards. I promise you, when you start moving towards in an area you're uncertain about and you start taking action into it, well, you will start increasing your confidence and you will start developing momentum and progress in that area. And when you start developing confidence in that area, well, you become a new person, you become more confident, you stand up for yourself a little bit more, your shoulders get back a little bit, you start getting the certainty you need to actually following through 100%. Remember here, self-doubt is something we all are experiencing. But what you just got to remember here is that don't put it on yourself. There's millions of people out there, millions of years ago, that have had exactly the same thought as you. Self-doubt is not you. You are not insecure. It's just a current thought you have in your mind. And if it's something you're running over and over again, it's because you've been doing it for a long time. And when you start running a thought over and over for a long time, well, you start pulling it in towards you and it becomes part of you. It becomes who you are. It's who I am now. But I'm here to tell you it's not true. Self-doubt is something we're experiencing all, but it's all up to you how you're handling the emotion, thoughts and the feeling about self-doubt. You basically gotta go in there and then just work with yourself, be aware in the area, start correcting, and then start gaining the confidence in the area so you can move towards your dreams, to move towards the new things you want to achieve in life. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to see more of those videos here, please hit the button below, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. What would you like to see more of? I'm here to serve you in all the platforms in terms of, the mindset. What is the mindset behind actually getting the results with our body? And then of course the mechanics behind the training and the nutrition. But the mindset here is a big factor in terms of actually getting and sustaining the results long term. So super excited to be able to share these things here with you guys. Leave a comment below. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.